Hey guys, what is going on? Welcome back to Dr. Dividend. As always, want to start off the video by thanking everyone for your support on the channel. Immensely appreciate it. If you guys like the content, if you like the video series, feel free to like, share, and subscribe if you're so inclined. And if you are a subscriber, make sure to hit that bell button to get alerts and updates on all new content posted on the channel. Today, as you can see up on screen here, I have a cryptocurrency calculator. This time taking a look at Ethereum, ETH. As you guys know, I've been doing quite a few videos talking about Bitcoin mining, especially some of the hardware, including the S9 Antminer, and following along to see if it's a profitable endeavor or not. On those videos, a lot of you guys were asking if I could do other cryptocurrency coins, including Ethereum. So today I thought I'd take a look at Ethereum, and this time focusing on a GPU, the Radeon RX 480. A lot of you guys have been requesting sort of a GPU-focused kind of analysis because a lot of you guys are gamers and have these GPUs and we're wondering if you could use these to mine coins. Unfortunately, right now, Bitcoin, you really need dedicated hardware for that. The level of difficulty and the way those calculations are done, you really aren't able to do any profitable mining other than dedicated machinery. But script coins, including Ethereum, you can still mine with regular GPUs, gaming cards, and still make a profit. So today I thought I'd take a look at the Radeon RX, again using this nice calculator here to kind of configure in the hashing power, the power consumption, the cost per kilowatt, and then kind of going through and doing an analysis to see what the payback period would be. So with the Radeon RX 480, this is one of the better GPUs out there. And I'm using the RX 480 as well because it's one of the GPUs that a lot of folks have. It's not a very expensive card by any means, but it's very, very powerful, and it's able to do the calculations to mine the cryptocurrency. Again, focusing today on Ethereum. It is a Radeon card, like I said. Just a few of the specifics. The GPU is a Polaris GPU. Stream processors, there's 2304. Computer cores, 36. The core speed of 1.1 gigahertz, boost speed to 1.3 gigahertz. Memory is 256-bit with a 4 gigabyte memory capacity. So it's a very, very powerful card, and it's able to do enough calculations to probably be profitable with mining. So we'll take a look at that to see if that's the case or not. So with regards to the hashing power, I looked up this on a few different websites. It looks like the hashing power is 25 or so. But as you guys know, that is the ideal setting. So let's just kind of put it down a bit here to 23 mega hash. Again, 25 is what the card should be able to do, but depending on how you have it set up and if it's optimal or not, you probably won't get up to that 25 mega hash per second. So we'll just kind of move that down to 23 here. Power consumption is right around 150 or so watts. Cost per kilowatt, just kind of put this in as an average. Some areas will be lower than this, which will mean the profitability will be a little bit higher. Other areas might be a little bit higher than that, but this is probably the average, 0.12 cents per kilowatt hour here. And you can see this calculator does a great job of calculating a profit per day, 77.50 there, and that is cents, so 77.5 cents per day. Per week, 543. Per month, 23.23, and per year, 282.88. And taking a look at eBay, the average cost of these cards or so is about $200 or so. Some sites you can get it a little bit cheaper, some sites a bit more expensive. So if we take 200 divided by the 77.5, you can see the payback period is about 258 days currently. So if you were to run this card 24 hours a day, configuring in, again, the electricity cost, 150 watts per day times 0.12 kilowatt hour, essentially per the entire day. This is, again, kind of geared towards mining 24/7. This calculator is geared towards that. So the amount of coin you'll be earning from the hashing power as well as the cost per kilowatt times the power consumption. This is all configured for a 24-hour type of environment. So if you're only mining half a day, you can essentially have that payback period times 2. But for what these calculations are based off, it's a 24-hour type of mining scenario. So again, 23 here. We can even put it back up to 25 for the ideal settings here. 150 watts for the machine, running again all day, 24 hours times 0.12 kilowatt per hour, about 88 cents or so. If we go back to the calculator, let's put in 88 cents instead of the 77.5 to kind of see how that turns out here. Divided by 0.88, it's about 227 days or so. So if you were to run this machine 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, for 227 days, you would make back your initial investment of $200. And you can also see that on the bottom here. Per month, $26.40, and per year, you'd be essentially making $321.19. But again, just like the video I put out about Bitcoin mining, the hashing power on your piece of equipment always stays the same, if not a little bit less than what the ideal hashing power is, just because of the way you have it set up and the age of the card and the batch of the card as well. Some of the newer cards with the smaller GPU processors will run a little bit quicker, as well as the memory. If it's a stronger memory with regards to speed and size, you'll also have a little bit better hashing power versus the power consumption. It can vary a bit as well. And then the price of the coin. Currently, one Ethereum coin is $328.03. That all goes into factoring in the profitability per day, and then dividing that per the price of the coin will give you how many days you need to mine. And again, about 227 days currently for Ethereum. So definitely possible to mine with a GPU at home. But again, it's going to take quite a while, and this is all kind of based on static sort of analysis here. These numbers will always be changing. The hashing power won't be changing on your machine, but the overall hashing power will change. And it's really that fraction of how much you have versus the total pool that really makes the difference between how many coins you can mine per hour, per day, or per week. And then also the price of the coin. As the coin goes up, the profit per day obviously goes up as well. And if this comes back, the profitability per day comes down as well. So that 227 days doesn't always stay static. It's going up and down depending on the price of the coin and the overall hash rate or the pool of hashing in the entire community. So right now it's about 227 days. Just as a caveat, or just to mention Bitcoin very quickly, the price has been absolutely skyrocketing, and on the S9 Antminer, the days to pay back that particular piece of equipment have come down from 120 some days to 95 days. So that's how big the price of the coin really makes in calculating these payback periods here. So if Ethereum were to jump up and double, that payback period is going to come down to probably 110 days or so. So it's quite remarkable how quickly that payback period can go up or down based on the price of a coin. So again, taking a look at the Radeon RX 480, a very popular GPU out there, very affordable GPU as well. And again, you might not need to make all your money back. You might simply be a gamer that wants to make a little bit of money on the side, kind of a side hustle to help pay back some of your computer equipment. You can definitely do that with GPUs. The only other drawback I would say is that by using these machines in the way that they are used with cryptocurrency mining, you're essentially running this thing 100% for all day, all night, 24/7. So that's going to have some wear and tear on your GPU. So just take that into consideration as well when you mine with these particular programs with the cryptocurrency mining. They are going to max out your GPU, and it's definitely going to put a lot of wear and tear on the GPU in the longer term. But right now, the RX Radeon 480 definitely is profitable. 227 is the payback period. And just like the S9 Antminer, I'll follow this forward and kind of see how this plays out. Does that payback period stay about the same, or does that increase faster than the number of days that elapse? If that is the case, then that piece of equipment will not be profitable. But we'll kind of follow along and see how this all plays out. So again, the Radeon RX 480, just wanted to quickly talk about this with regards to cryptocurrency mining with Ethereum. So let me know if you guys are mining with GPUs or not. I did some mining in 2013 or so for Litecoin. Had a lot of fun doing that, actually. I didn't really make a lot of money at that time, but with the price of Litecoin skyrocketing to $64 currently, it definitely was a very profitable endeavor. I wish I would have continued doing that, but as the price of the coin came back, I took all of my GPUs offline, sold them off, but I could have made a lot more money if I would have continued mining with those. So that might be the same scenario with Ethereum here, but right now, the coin is very valuable, so there's a lot of miners out there mining. So your hashing power essentially needs to be up to snuff with theirs. So it's a continual kind of hardware race here. But right now, the RX 480 by Radeon is definitely something that can be used. So I don't want to make the video too long. I'll kind of end it here. And again, I'll keep doing some of these videos following along to see if the profitability stays about the same or it gets to the point where it's just not profitable to use these types of GPUs to mine coins. So yeah, kind of with that, I'll end the video. As always, if you guys enjoy my videos, feel free to like, share, and subscribe. Definitely appreciate all the support on the channel. If there's a better video card out there to take a look at, please let me know. The RX 480 Radeon looked like one of the better GPUs out there, not only because it's widely available, but also because of the price, only $200 per card. Very accessible to even folks who don't have big budgets. So yeah, kind of with that, I'll end the video, and we'll see you guys next time.